I think they have been right, but also that.
How y'all doing? We live. We live. TikTok, YouTube. We live. We talking Connecticut Sun, LA Sparks. What are you saying now? Absolutely. What now?
Absolutely. The Suns look
It's
better
Whitney,
than
Brittany, tomorrow.
everybody. They deserve
Yeah,
to look. They keep their core together, and it makes sense. Like
Dejanay, Whitney,
the
Whitney.
whole team together. I mean, I don't think they. Hold on. What you say?
Oh, I was gonna. You said okay. So y'all were talking about okay. Brittany, finish what you were saying. My fault. I didn't
I
mean to
don't
cut
think
you off.
I don't think Connecticut got rid of really anybody like that except for Heidemann. And then it was like two players, nothing really serious. They didn't go. I don't know if they have. Shoot, I don't know if they got a draft to be quite honest, because everybody they got look like they from last year, but they know each other. They play games together. They didn't start off like this, and it took time. Yeah, that's Christmas husband.
I was gonna say that Dejanay. You were saying that Dejanay Carrington yesterday is a top 5 player, and I was like, she's playing like it. She's playing like it.
I'm telling you, like
this whole team is loaded though. With Dejanay, you got Brianna Jones, you got Dejanay first of all, and you said, like I said, you saying you think she's a top 5 player, which I don't disagree with. Oh my God, she's making plays left and right. She's impacting the box score in ways that you never see. So and again, she has one of the better we talked about this yesterday with her percentage on all ball percentages. Like she's able to strap someone up.
She is a two-way player. Like this is a player that you can have for a long time.
Absolutely. And then, but in addition, Carrington, like I said, you got Brianna Jones, who is one of the better players in the league as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But these are players players that Kurt helped build, because he built this culture in Connecticut the way it is. I mean, now I'm not. Stephanie White is reaping the benefits right now of what he created, because at first he was there when you had Chanel, Dumake, and all of them, and everybody was trying to figure out their way through it. Now they came in together. Really, a lot of them did, and then they start to elevate their game every year. And it shows that if you stay diligent, you can not only keep your core, you can keep your players, but also if they're willing to work, you'll be able to be as successful as you want to be. But like right now, I mean, I can't do nothing but commend them, because they want that next step to getting the championship. Are they gonna get it this year? No, because I got a 3-peat. I don't care what nobody.
This team can beat Las Vegas. This team can beat Las Vegas. This team is another team.
This team can beat them in 5.
This team could beat them
in 5. Absolutely not. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
I'm looking at their bench. That's what I'm like. Let me look at their bench but let me, because I don't want to speak too soon. Let me not. I need to look at because I'm looking at their bench. And I'm like, because you're gonna need bodies for Asia, and I don't know if they got the bodies for that.
You're not gonna need just bodies for Asia, because you're gonna need all the guards. And come on, you're gonna need bodies for everybody.
I don't think
because I'm gonna have Gray out there. I'm gonna have Asia. I'm gonna have Jessica, because Jessica is a shooter and she's a guard. So that was the smartest thing.
The question is, how are you gonna stop Asia if you don't have you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Connecticut. I think they have a chance, but they don't have no bodies. You need to pick up some bigs.
You know why the Celtics beat the Bulls when they played Jordan? Because they played as a team. It was not just let's see. They let the Bulls go off. Let Jordan go off. He a selfish player. Let him go off. They let him go off. He had 64 points.
Yeah, he did.
But guess who won the game at the end of the day? The team that played together. Exactly, the Celtics. But not just that, but when it comes to the Suns, the Suns have a good team. But when it comes to how the team is orchestrated, you can't compete with they cannot compete with the Aces. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you, if you put all of them in their right spaces, you put Gray back in that point guard position, you put Young back in there too, it's over. it is. Oh, you put Plum in whatever position she feel comfortable with that day. Because sometimes she seems, sometimes to me she seems like she can go for the small forward position, and then because her and Young can switch out. That's why I said it like that because they sometimes can switch. It just depends on who they're going against. But if I'm going with nobody can really, and then you bring Sydney. I know people be trying to crack on her, but that girl give 100% every
Amen.
time she get on that
Amen.
floor.
She does.
And when she
I would take Sydney Coles
You
over a
talking about
lot
Sydney
of
Colson?
people.
And before y'all continue with Sydney Colson, right quick, shout out to AC the Chiller, one of our longtime listeners. So
Hey, how you doing?
he just put in a comment any word, and we'll get back to Sydney. He put
Uh-huh.
any word on Cameron Brink's injury.
No,
So
She is. They didn't say what it was at the moment. They just said she's not coming back.
They said it's her knee.
I mean, but it's. I mean, knee injury. It could be anything. That's what I'm saying. It's
I was
not
gonna
a
say,
specific injury.
I'm gonna ask her, or I'm gonna ask the coach and the staff later on at this.
They're not gonna answer that. They're gonna be like, we're gonna get an MRI.
Okay, my question. See, I'm so happy you mentioned that. Okay, tell them a fan name.
If you got any questions for the Sparks, write it in the chat.
Oh.
Do we have anybody that they can bring in the cavalry for? Because this ain't working. We need a center. Okay. I've been saying this from the beginning of the year. I said ain't no way they can win with this group without having a real center. Yes, I like what's the girl name?
You know who I was
Lee? You talking about Lee?
I like Lee, but she's a backup.
Yeah, they need another center for sure. They need bodies.
So it's gonna be hard to disguise her as a starter when and then
I ain't trying to disguise her. I need her.
They need somebody to play in addition with Cam.
Yeah,
I need somebody.
If Cam is gonna struggle with foul trouble for
okay, I know this gonna be bad, and I love the Dallas Wings, but the only one that I can think of that will really be a great center for Los Angeles right now
that's currently
playing. Kalani Brown.
They're not gonna. Why would she go to? Well, she got some reason to go to Boston.
Get her up though. They're not gonna.
Will Dallas be what?
What we gonna give? Real?
Dallas not gonna. I don't think Dallas wants to get rid of her though.
Dallas not gonna give her up, but I would still put the offer.
I wouldn't.
The reality is, look at the Sparks and tell me who would you trade for her. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being real. Now, who on this team that you can say?
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me look at the roster.
Hold on. I know what you need. You need my music. I'm gonna tell you who could you.
I don't want to hear your music. Let's see.
When AC the Chiller put, do you think the rookies are gonna start dropping like flies since they've been playing forever? So if I could I was gonna say this, if I could start the
they're about to go on break.
Yeah, that's right. With the Olympic break that's coming up, I think that they need to fix the scheduling in the WNBA because why?
It's not gonna happen. Though.
It needs to. It needs to happen, and during the next CBA, that needs to be a sticking point. In addition to the TV rights, the merch deals, the rookies and everything needs to get tweaked during that period of time. Why? Because it makes little to no sense that they're taking 2 to 3 weeks with minimal to little time in training camp, and then coming into to answer your question, I hope not. I have no clue. I hope not because what have you? Cam is the first one that took an injury. That's a great point. Now I see why you brought that up. That's a good point.
The thing is, I was about to say, the thing is, she's not the first one. Brown for I can't think of her first name.
Who's
But,
the first one that got hurt this year? Cam is out right now.
Yeah, she took a shot to the face.
Aaliyah? Who are you talking about?
Aaliyah? No, for Dallas. Hold on. I'm looking up her name.
Jaylen. You talking about Jaylen Brown? Absolutely.
Yeah,
she broke.
Yeah, she was the first one.
Yeah, I was there. Absolutely.
Yeah, so she was the first one, and then it's Cam. So what they'll do is, if I'm over a team or over an organization, I'm gonna look at the odds. So only 2 players have been hurt, legitly hurt.
That's not a bad one. Cardoso.
That's not bad.
We see that's a good point. Cardoso was hurt early.
According to Cardoso,
she had the shoulder. That's a good point. Huh?
So what? Out of 36, out of 37 new players, you got
who else on it? Let me go look up some. Let's find some rookie injuries. Actually, let's go injury report WNBA, and the Connecticut Center up by 20. So this is or almost up by 20. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. We on YouTube. We're pulling it up right now for you, AC. I got you.
Awesome.
Okay, wait a minute. Who can I trade in LA? It's Kalani. Man, listen, I'll give Dallas
Jaylen Brown for sure. Cam for sure.
They need Nurse. You know what I'm saying? Nurse can spread the flow for them.
That's about it so far, really. Anybody else we see that's a rookie?
No.
No, I don't see anybody else.
Look like
see.
Okay, what's going on with Stevens?
Nah, I don't think, yeah, that's you brought up a fair point. Who knows? I don't. To answer your question, I don't think that they will, but I hope not. Is my ultimate answer. So it's been about 3, so we'll see. But no, not as many as we think. But
so the argument would be hard to make. That
you know what the WNBA folks gonna say when y'all start saying, "Oh, can y'all fix this and fix that?" You wanna know? Can y'all change? Now we've been arguing that you get these students, these women right out. Unlike the men, they don't give them a chance to breathe and get themselves together again. These women are underpaid, and then you got to send them right to
the underpaid is going to change in that CBA drop. You could continue.
I don't know. Well, the underpaid. Okay, here's how I read the whole first thing that they put out. What it was in 2016. I read that at the beginning of the year. That contract is awful. I don't know who they got to write it out, read it out. It is horrible.
Hey, let me. Okay, you think it's horrible, but I was going to ask you because we can read more comments in the chat. Read your comments in the chat. If you got any questions for the Sparks too, y'all.
You get 10% of everything that if it's a 50-50 and you get 10%, that ain't making sense.
Yeah, because you're telling me
you are everything to this
league. Like it makes no sense. You're telling these women, "Oh, we're giving you 50% of the profit, but only 10% is going to y'all." That makes absolutely no sense. So 40% going.
Yeah, I agree.
That is crazy. And then you have coaches getting paid more than the actual players. Like, come on now. That come on.
Yeah, that sounds like college to me.
Like it's not even college. That's the utmost disrespect. Call yourself the greatest league, women's league, and piss poor paying your people. Come on now.
No, like you can't even. They can go elsewhere and get paid more.
And then you selling this. Oh, go overseas. Oh yes, our girls. They don't all want to go overseas. Let's be real. It's one of the most dangerous places. It's not like America just the most safest place, but at the same time, I know where I am. I'm home. But when you go overseas, you don't know how it is, and you don't know the language a lot. And then a lot of.
But I'll tell you this: if you have to go overseas to play, obviously the goal they shouldn't have to go. They should be getting paid enough money so that they shouldn't have to.
Living exactly.
I'd say that now. Is it a bad alternative to go play in Japan?
I would never
Italy, going overseas. I wouldn't have no. I mean, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have no problems with playing professional basketball, making more money, and living over there for a few months.
Yeah. No. I would never knock you.
Be very enriching. That'd be very enriching. I'm not, but the goal, obviously, like I said, don't get this twisted, is to stay abroad. And then choice to choose to make more money, go there, not because you have to survive or play.
Because I was about to say a lot of these women aren't going over there because they want to. Because you can look at some of them when they go over there and they do their own little documents. I follow some of them.
They come back tired.
You come back bruised, and people sit over there and say, "Oh, it's hard here in watching the WNBA." You need to watch some of them overseas games. Like I'm telling you, I love y'all. Shout out to China. I love y'all, man. Listen, if you ever want this commentator, holler at me, man. That'd be some of the best. She laughed the whole 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here rolling. They flipping over. It's like wrestling for real. Like, and then they turn around. I was like, man, I gotta learn. They cussing words since.
Let me see some of the comments. Whatchamacallit? They have
who's whatchamacallit?
AC the Chiller put, I'm new to the WNBA. Do they like rest the players? And one thing I was gonna say is, speaking about the rest, I'm not sure if they do.
No, it's no rest in the players.
It's only a 40-game season.
They get rest is.
But what I would say is this: Where we go? What's she gonna say? I was gonna say,
the only player that get rest is Taurasi. She's 100 years old. She needs.
but they should rest it.
Everybody else
They should. If they, I'm in a little management team, so if you need to rest your team player to get them to the best of
I've always argued that they deserve more games, and then they deserve more time for count. Because realistically, can you really get the best? See people at their best with 3 4
go
ahead. I'm listening.
The question is no. They need more continuity.
Say it again.
Because she said, can you get the best product from the team with a short training camp? And I said, to answer your question, the answer is no. And I got a comment that's funny that y'all gonna like. I got a comment. I'm about to pin it. Shout out to Dirty Bong Water. Shout out to
Dirty Bong Water.
Paulie, I don't know what you're going under means, but okay. Pablo Escobar, hey, is the Caitlin's angel? I got this right here. There's a comment y'all gonna like right here. So Dirty Bong Water put Caitlin Clark is the rookie of the year. Caitlin Clark is the rookie of the year. What y'all think about that?
So somebody, you know, that's somebody's rookie of the year, not mine. I mean,
to somebody or most people. To somebody or most people.
Everybody got parents, you know, that's gonna forever love them and say my baby the best. So you know that's what I'm looking. Oh, that was nice.
Hey, Bong Water, I got Caitlin as my rookie of the year. So does the WNBA so far.
They fighting for her. What you talking about?
You know how much money
they lost $50 million.
No, I don't want to hear that. She beat y'all rookie of the year twice. She beat y'all rookie of the year twice. And she beat the Mystics.
They're betting on a loser.
She beat y'all rookie of the year twice. And she beat y'all Mystics 23.
She beat us once.
You almost made me curse on this live. She almost
won once.
No.
We cool with that.
June 21st.
Cool with that.
Y'all can tell me on June 21st what Angel doing. And shout out to Angel Reese.
8 is always nice.
Don't get this twisted between Whitney and not. Don't get this twisted. But shout out to Angel Reese. But June 21st, we can start talking on.
He fake guy, Angel. Listen to me, Angel. He's fake.
Let him know. What happened? Did CC not put? She almost a 30 piece against Washington, and you said what? Oh, it's just Washington. Angel got her 16 and 10, right? But they took
she
L.
put a 30 piece. Listen, wait. She put a 30 piece
screaming in that locker room, bro.
Let's make it very clear. Wait. Let me go first. Okay. She put a 30 points on a 0 and 10 team.
Did they win?
A 0 and 10 team.
I know y'all ain't win though. Y'all ain't
win.
Give her
flowers. Give her flowers. You know the league.
Of course, that's why the
referees have intentionally been this poor.
Huh? I'm sorry. Say that.
The referees have been very intentional.
I don't want to hear nothing about no ref.
No.
She got hip check out of bounds.
Wait. Here's the difference between
no ref. The girl got pushed in the game.
Here's the difference between her and hip check.
Cooking y'all.
What was called for her hip check?
Like what?
Did she not get a call for the hip check? Yeah, it was a call made. That's the difference.
Foul. And
when you have a foul, Angel Reese is going up.
Moving.
2 players.
Aaliyah Boston had 0 fouls on her, and she was hacking.
What are you saying?
She was hacking.
Come on.
They play basketball.
You can be a fan, but you can't be blind. You can be a fan, but you can't be blind. Come on.
Let me read some of these parts in the comment.
You can be a fan. You can be a fan, but you don't have to be blind. Come on.
I'm being a fan. You ain't no blindness. Ain't no blindness. Now
put them glasses back on, right?
I hope y'all can see.
Put them glasses back on, right?
Y'all can see.
You put that Ray Charles on. I'm like Stevie Wonder. We both wearing glasses, but only one of us can see.
9 and 8. We almost got a triple. Like it ain't no.
She almost got what? Yeah, turnovers. Thank you. She almost got a triple double, one of the best ones
she had 5 turnovers, and she had 8 turnovers, and she's still
with turnovers. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Dirty Bone Water. Let me put this right here. So he put bro spitting facts.
I don't trust nobody with the name Dirty Pond Water, whatever. Anything dirty. I'm sorry. I don't trust old dirty bass, the old dirty nut. I don't trust no dirties.
I love that.
No dirty. So we don't put that comment up.
This is a huge fact right here. He put in, but this is one for y'all right here. I love that Angel Reese is seen as a legitimate baller. TBH. That's much sweeter when CC. What did he put? When CC gets the W, I can't write what he put. You are very reasonable. Angel Reese. Shout out to Albums, Sage Mode Squad. Angel Reese ain't no baller. I disagree with that vehemently. Albums, Clayton Clark, Rookie of the Year.
No baller. She got a
killer. Let them know.
Who got the ring? She not a baller, but who got the ring? Show your girl ring. 2 years in a row.
One player that went to the W.
2 years in a row. Show you her ring.
The cavalry. That's the crazy part. When he speaks on her, it's like, oh, but she needs one more player. So she needs the cavalry, but everybody else supposed to just need it. Like,
that's like saying LeBron is a worse player because he lost 4 or 6 times. To me, he ain't.
You're comparing Caitlin Clark to LeBron.
If you go into the championship with a bunch of people,
we're not about to.
They're not in the W, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. And if people want to think that
we're not disrespecting LeBron.
Oh, she is a hooper.
LeBron for Caitlin, like a basic version.
Both sides. What you saying?
We're not doing it. You're not finna disrespect LeBron.
I got a question.
Disrespect LeBron. I hope y'all not disrespecting LeBron.
Wait a minute, real quick. Okay, so my question
is, man, what y'all saying now?
My question is, what do she do that's so make her that just blows your mind?
Let me. AC already got. Go ahead, Brittany.
Because that's my question. What is it that she does that you have not seen out of nobody else? That's just, oh my God, it's Showtime star.
Step back threes. Spotlight. She shoots step back threes like, oh my God. That's the thing she does right there. That is a signature move. That step back three from 28 feet. That is her average distance.
Okay.
More than any other NBA player right now.
Call you a player. Katie Smith. Okay.
Katie Smith did it. Tina Thompson did it.
No, her average never that.
Come on now. Tina made it look easy.
Now we're giving you Hall of Fame.
She's shooting 40% from nearly 30%.
Hall of Fame.
Who's shooting 40%?
From 28 feet.
Clark has
stop it. That's
over
200.
How many? Hold on. No. I'm pulling up her rank because she has not 40% and nothing. She shot over.
Advanced analytics. Let's pull them up. Let's pull them up.
She's barely 30%.
Let me get to the Whitney. Let me get to the chat. Let me get.
Call the Cavalry. He definitely a Kaylin fan. Oh yeah, they call it.
AC the chiller put it. AC
they need that
200 points. 75. Angel Reese has no jump shot. I don't know about that. She's getting it. If you've seen her in warm up,
you don't know how you seen all them eyeballs Kaylin did.
Huh? Who we talking about?
This is how you know when people.
Angel Reese has been practicing her jump shot. I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but I have seen Angel Reese practicing jump shot in warm ups. I've been there. I've like she can shoot. She just needs to get better at shooting in game. Y'all know anything about Brink's injury right now? Let me go to post game. I'll be right back with y'all, and I can get y'all some more information about that. Let me see. Let's see. Angel Reese got no defense. She's not bad. It doesn't look good. You are the man. Shout out to Albums. You are the man. Sage Mode. Definitely not blocks tool. I don't know what that means. Q and Falsa. CC and Angel are both rookies. That will be good for the league. I think they're great for the league. I think that Caitlin Clark is a great player. Obviously, if y'all been on the live for more than 5 minutes, you know that I have her as my rookie of the year. I'm a journalist here in Miami. We have our own media company. I go to travel. I cover the Indiana Fever. We're getting ready to open up our blog. But yeah, I think she's rookie of the year. So I'm all with you. So I foresee her doing great things in her career. And don't get this twisted. Me saying anything great about Caitlin is not me dismissing Angel Reese. I think Angel Reese will also have a great career. I think that Angel Reese, as I said, will be the first rookie in the class to have a 2020 game. And I think that'll happen this season. I think Caitlin will score a 40-piece, Whitney. So, and no matter what you say, I think Indiana Fever right now are in position to make a playoff, and the Chicago Sky are not. And it ain't nothing bad about the Chicago Sky, because I think they'll get it together, and I think that they will be by the end of this season. Just like I think, and I'm hoping that the Indiana Fever can gel as a team. because Chicago right now is going through a rough patch. They have their adversity. Every team goes through this, right? So now it's about coming together in this spirit.
You know they just a game.
We're gonna see if what they're doing right now is genuine. Because Aaliyah is player of the week, so we're gonna see. What are we gonna say? What are you gonna call?
Shout out to Aaliyah Boston. You do exist. Since you do exist.
You said they gonna get to the playoffs.
I said right now, if the playoffs were to stop, and they'd be in position to make it. Yeah. Right now.
They'll be kicked out. They'll be kicked out.
Right now. Right now. That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
Comments going crazy. Let's get some of these comments. What were you saying now? I got you.
That'll be an easy out. That'll be the easiest walk out.
It was an easy out for Chicago. It's an easy out for Chicago. It's an easy out. Comments. Why they do it? I'm trying to get
easy out.
Easy out for Chicago. Stop it. It's an easy out for Chicago. What happens when Caitlyn gets better? What y'all gonna say? Wait, because you think this is the worst she's gonna play.
You think Caitlyn getting better don't stop
what she's gonna play in her career? What are y'all gonna say when she gets better?
Everybody else has to go down. That's
in order for Caitlyn to go up, everybody else has. Fifth was a fifth. We all be drunk. Like you all. What happens when
you go?
And she don't reach to your expectations. I don't want to hear don't break down.
When did she reach? When has she not reached? The same thing with Angel. When did they not reach the expectations?
No. The total goals for Angel goes higher and higher. It's damn near.
She has to have a 20-20 game for y'all to sit up there and say that she has done good. That girl has done good.
No, she's doing great now. She got straight double.
Already.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely, Angel Reese is playing well right now. Now, obviously, like I said,
get the hope that they deserve. Come on now.
Stay on that fact that y'all 0-2. I didn't compliment Angel plenty, and she knows this too.
No,
we're
0-1.
0-2.
We're 0-1, 0-1. We lost to the refs.
When you say
we lost
to put context to a lot of stuff because it's easy to throw out because when we say, oh, she turned the ball over, and then you say, oh no, wait a minute, let me show you.
They have a better record than y'all picked for Rookie of the Year. She averages more points. She averages more assists. She averages
more free throws, more turnovers, more time, more pass, more games. Let's make sure we get all the context in. We got all the context in.
Come on,
she has more games. She gets more minutes.
I got this. Bongwater put it. Don't look too good.
First time reading was quietly. Listen, you got.
Sage Mo quit. She doesn't have the defensive stat, but she makes an impact. That's a great point.
No,
ACL. Oh no. Let me
sound like something.
I gotta go check on Cam. CC is an elite scorer. It's exciting. Who put CC as an elite scorer?
He had 3 points. She's an elite scorer. She had 9 points in the game before.
He's not in the same league. Let me see. They should just say that they want an all-black girls team. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's what they want. You are a gentleman.
I love white people. What you talking about? I have a white friend.
Let me go. Let's check on Cam, y'all. Let me go check on Cam.
I don't know what they talking about.
I'm worried about
what they talking about. I love white people. I have white friends, so I don't need to be in that little. They trying to make it seem like I want an all-black team. I don't.
I need shooters.
I like ballers.
I need shooters. And I'm not saying that all shooters are white. I
want two-way players. I don't want you to just be a shooter because what's a shooter without you going
She is not just a shooter. No, how could she just be a shooter but she worked an assistant? Y'all gotta stop with that narrative. How could that be?
If I'm doing all of this,
that's not true.
If I have 7 points and 7 turnovers, what the hell did I do through this game?
Held both sides.
I held both sides. Exactly.
You're friendly.
You gotta stop it. We're not gonna do that.
I'm trying to check on Cam right now for y'all in the comments. Trying to check out right now. So right now she's not available. I'm trying to see if her coach is available.
They're not gonna let her go in there and talk.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if her coach is available for posting.
Her points dropped.
I don't even think they're gonna let the coach. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna get onto that, man. But what were you saying now? Continue. Let me get a lot. There's a lot more to comment too. I'll get
for somebody to say that Clark is. You said she's what percent?
Austin and Clark are gelling together. G Collins, shout out to G Collins. Hypo 23, 9 and 8. Let it go.
Barely 32% in three.
Sneaky, shout out to Sneaky. People think that CC is only a shooter. I mean, they don't know basketball.
She's a turnover too. She's a walking
CC
turnover.
is a scorer on and on ball and an elite playmaker.
She with both teams.
She got to get better with the TOs, but yes, she is an elite playmaker.
She with both teams, that's for sure.
She what now?
She with both teams, that's for sure. She not just a shooter. She's supportive as hell.
If you see episode 8 or episode 8 and 9, 7, Randy said that. What are you saying?
When they say, "Oh, I want y'all to show support to your teammates and your lead," that's what she do. She play both sides. She offensive and defense. So when she turned the ball over, she's helping.
Does she have better stats than Caitlin? Did she win more games?
Say it again.
Does she have better stats than Caitlin? And has she won more games?
Does who have better stats than Caitlin?
Any rookie you want to put. Insert name here.
She takes 300 shots. I mean, and then she's in the game longer. So let's be wait. Let's put in context. She's has wait. We're making context.
Okay.
She has had the most games out of all the rookies. She's had the most time, the most green lights out of every rookie. She's taken over 200 shots. And I know starters that ain't took that many shots. Look at her shot selection compared to Aja Wilson.
You said she took how many shots?
She has taken more shots.
188.
She has had more shots. She's almost at 200 shots.
200 shots.
She got 188 and she's only hit 72.
Who are the top 5 in the shooting?
And most of them are threes.
Who are top 5 in shot attempts? Top 5 in shot attempts.
And only 40 went in.
Who are the top 5 in shot attempts? Can we get that? 7 for 11 for 23. Is CC holding signature basketball? She's at least 15, 5 and 5, which is only a 4 player. Shout out to Dom.
She's taking 50,
C10
a record 58 free throws. So please miss me with the.
I think that sounds like great. That sounds like great basketball to me. That sounds like great basketball to me. I would love that.
64 free throws. That's number 1 in the league. So please,
that's a good thing. If she's shooting 58 free throws and number 1 in the league, she's not just again. Then she's getting into the paint.
The league is carrying her. What are you talking about? They don't even touch her. You breathe on her, it's a foul. It's over. It's over. Twitter going crazy.
If she put on that muscle, just like Cam, and give her again. If this is the worst she's playing right now, what are y'all doing? 5 years? I'll give it 3. What are y'all gonna do in 3 years? I'm not gonna give it 5. I'm not gonna give it 5.
I know what's gonna happen in 3
You think she's not gonna score?
All the LSU players gonna
3 years from now, the whole LSU team. Coming in. She better have nightmares. That's what she gonna have.
That's the least supposed to have nightmares. What are you
saying? Finna have nightmares. Juju should be in by then.
Reality was coming. I don't see it. They don't see it.
Call the cavalry. Rep, special refs. Whistles.
That's not true.
Everybody finna be fouled out. Everybody finna be fouled out the game.
TikTok because they told me for almost 2 weeks. Oh, Angel Reese this, and I love Angel Reese. Angel Reese that.
You see how much he love her. I love Angel.
Of course, because I say she. I done picked Caitlin as rookie of the year, and that don't mean that I don't got nothing against Angel Reese. So
she leads in steals. No. She leads in double doubles. She leads. Come on now. I mean, I'm double down.
And she is
because when you say I'm talking about double doubles versus
a higher PER.
Double doubles versus turnovers. Double doubles versus you. Come on now. Leading in double doubles versus leading in turnovers. Leading in rebounds versus leading in.
But when y'all say, "Oh, she's leading in threes," well, threes is all she do most of the time. I'm expecting her.
Hold on.
I see if she was doing something I wasn't expecting her to do. She's doing what she has always done. So how are you surprised when you get what you have always gotten? See, you can't sit up here and act like she's doing something so abnormal. Okay, but she also pushes off far, and they don't call. And everybody keep trying to get mad at people for saying. Oh, we're gonna say Cheryl Swoop for saying the truth because everybody saw it. She not only pushed off.
I gotta talk to Cheryl when I see about that. I'm happy y'all talked about that. I don't know if y'all saw the Gills Arena
Wait a minute, she not only pushed off, but she also locked arms, which had that girl not stretched her arm out, because she was trying to lock it down. Now, how she did it back to her and flipped her over because she's so delicate, then y'all would have been mad at Dana and called her the big bad Hulk, because
Dana, if you want to know how to twist her arm back, you pull down. Don't go up, because she was up. You pull down, and she could have flipped the hell out of her. And that would have ended all that lock arm stuff that
Brittany,
Kaylin
this is one for you. This is one for you and Brittany.
Okay.
So Joseph Ellis, shout out to Joseph Ellis. CC pushes off. See, this is for you. There you go. The CC pushes off, and I'm trying to get to all y'all comments. I swear. Hold on. I'm gonna read a few of them, Joe and Joseph, and I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna read because I appreciate everybody on the live writing in your comments. I really do. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna try and read about 10 of them. Let me get a few of these off, Brittany. So Best Buddy, if she stays healthy, FF44 Falcor. I'm 44 and can tell you more about this game than you know. Big C put CC is Rookie of the Year. Sneaky put threes all she has. Are you watching play? Joseph, there you go. Joseph Ellis got 2 comments that I got to read for y'all.
Who said that?
Worry about wins, not Caitlin. Hypo Clark is a better all-round player. And then let me see a few.
She is 40. Like, she has taken 188 shots, hit 72 for 38%. Then most of her shots are from the point line, which is she's taken 122 threes. Crazy. That's something
that's her only shot though.
And out of 40, and she hit only 40 of those. And free throws, she lead the lead in free throws with 60. Is that 64? She's hit 58 of them. She is being. I've never seen a carried person.
Let me add. Speaking of carries, let me add this. So 2 comments by Joseph Ellis. So let me get one comment. He put CC has average handles, no muddy, no defense, and can't finish. And he also
shout out to Joseph.
He has too many deficiencies in their game. I think he had one more. Comment. Joseph put a few. She's too slow, not athletic enough to guard better guards. I think he got one more comment, y'all, that I thought I wanted to read from Joseph. And then
Caitlin has handles. She carries.
Caitlin gets feeding families with her drawing power. That's funny. This is a decent percentage for her 3. She said he's feeding families with her drawing power. That's a decent percentage for a 3-point family.
They 05.
They in a negative for the WNBA. They wasting a lot of money on promoting Caitlin.
I'm gonna tell you, last
year promoting Caitlin. Did you not see that the Chicago Sky was like the highest game they've had in 23 years with her and Caitlin? The one that she won her second game against y'all Rookie of the Year pick.
Negative $50 million. Listen.
How many wins is she gonna need before y'all
negative $50 million?
You gotta remember that they've been putting a cap on everybody else.
Negative $50 million.
Why are we even just talking about
everybody else's games? Now we're not gonna sit here and act like they're not. The problem with the WNBA is that they're using this. You cannot have an 8-track mindset in the iPod generation. That's what they have right now. So you're trying to sell off something with just one person as if it ain't 143 other women that are balling, and that you're not giving them a time. Now, what if? Okay, I like analysis. Now, if I have a whole table, and then I got 10 cups. If you got 10 cups on one table and just put one water in, I can't hear you.
No, I'm saying that to TikTok. I'm telling them, getting to some of the comments. You good?
Okay. If you got a whole table and that's the lead, and you got 10 cups, that's the players on the floor, and all you doing is pouring your water or your energy and your time and your investment into one player, how the hell is that helping everybody else?
They're not doing that.
They are. Here's how the WNBA is doing it. They have Caitlin Clark game by itself. Boom. 2:00 game. Then they'll turn around 5:00. You'll have 6 games on. And then now you have a monopoly. You're going, hey, I got to watch one game or I got to watch another game. I have to pick and choose which one. But I was forced to watch this game because it was the only one on.
You're not forced to watch a game.
No. If I pay my money for it, I'm watching.
You can just see
whatever I paid my money for. I've been.
turn on the TV. You don't have to watch. Okay.
Oh no, I have to watch. I paid my money for it. No.
You don't have to see her shoot from 38. You don't have to see her. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? You right? I don't have to see her.
You can tell it's okay. I didn't watch the Celtics win last night. I didn't watch them win. I'm not watching.
She almost hit the crowd. I seen the child duck.
I understand.
I seen the child duck. What you talking about? She airball so tough. I seen a baby duck. The baby
was so tough. But what did she do to y'all rookie of the year though? What did she?
They never guarded each other.
What did she do to y'all rookie of the year?
Wait. We're not going to sit here and lie. They did not guard each other, but one time, and in that one time, they called us two. The referee did what?
I don't know why.
Blew the whistle.
I would have switched that. If only they all got the same. Her. That's on Weatherspoon. That's not on. But Caitlin did what she needed to do, but that's on Weatherspoon.
You see what? You mean the refs did what they needed to do?
No. If I'm Reese Weatherspoon,
NCAA, you know what happened when Angel guarded her? She locked her down. What you talking about? Stole the ball from her twice. You know how bad it was that they were excited that she got injured. That her whole crowd, including her players, started clapping. They was happy that she got injured during the Iowa versus LSU game this year. Come on now, when she played, you come on now. Oh my goodness, you now come on. You know, right? You know what I like about people. You know what I
Reese can guard the perimeter. I would disagree with that.
Of course, she can. She seatbelt. Yeah, you know she seatbelt your girl.
Who seatbelted who?
She seatbelted her. Hold on, I'm a walking turnover. She had when Kayla went to do one of the lazy ass passes.
That's clever.
She said, "You know what? That's my girl. She with us, bro. She with us, coach. She with us."
Hey, but did y'all win?
She had two jerseys on.
Let's let them
know. Wait a minute. Who got the
know? Let them know.
I'm sorry. Show the picture with the confetti coming down with Caitlin holding the trophy. Oh, it's not one.
WNBA players.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got what. It don't mean a thing. This is what Michael Jordan himself said.
That's squad thing, man. Like what she come on, dog. Like stop.
It don't mean a thing if you don't have a ring. You regular. If you don't have a ring.
My thing is y'all act like women basketball have never seen 3-point shooters. You got Katie Smith. That lady is.
How you gonna call her Katie Smith? How you gonna call her Katie? Stop it! And Katie Smith can get triple doubles too.
She did not call her. Listen, she did not call her.
Hall of Famer.
You can't play.
Katie Smith is good. She can get triple doubles. I'm about to say.
It's really insulting to Katie to even compare them to. Like, let's make this clear. She's a two-way player. Like, we're not going to sit up here and play.
She got a ship with Indiana. Thank you, Tamika. Because they were balling.
Go. Let me read something. You are a saint. CC acts like a victim on the court. DB
all the time.
She talking to herself.
The ref damn near put a band-aid on her.
They gotta come to Chicago now. Hey, we gonna see it. We gonna see that one. When they go to Chicago, we gonna see that one. Let me see that one. Is they not saying anything bad? They just playing. If they start winning games, it's that simple. Mm-hmm. This lady hates Clark. You talk about the other 143 players in the league. I don't think she can. We talk about everybody here. We're just covering the Dejanay Carrington game. We talk about if you're new here, welcome to the page. We cover the whole WNBA. We cover the whole WNBA. CC got 3 gold medals in FIBA.
Dejanay Carrington is on.
I'm trying to get to that game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. For that. I would love to go to that one in Chicago. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
I would take your ass. What you gonna come in there with your Caitlin Clark jersey on? I wouldn't have.
No, Caitlin Clark jersey. You funny.
You're gonna have a cap on.
I'm gonna have a cap on.
It's on. Caitlin for the president. Caitlin for the president. You're gonna have a cape on for her.
If y'all from Chicago, I don't hate y'all, but I do think Bron is better. And I love D Rose though. Shout out to D Rose. Let me see.
Wait a minute. I know good and well you didn't say. Okay, this was together in this sentence. D Rose better or what?
No. I said if you from Chicago, I don't hate y'all nothing like that. But I think Bron is better. And then I said, shout out to D-Rose. Shout out to D-Rose. Shout out to D-Rose.
Oh, no, I love Chicago.
I almost logged out on you. I had to listen good.
D-Wade. You already know how I feel about D-Wade from Miami. What were you going to say?
Overrated.
I already know how. Who's overrated?
I love the D-Wade.
Who's overrated?
Wait, no, D-Wade. No.
He didn't get carried, but I do.
Hypo, that's your city. Shout out to Hypo. Shout out to Hypo.
I think Rose would have been better than Wade.
Shout out to
Rose would have been better than Wade. He got an MVP.
Shout out to Lonzo for carrying.
Do I have an MVP?
No. I said D Rose got an MVP.
Yeah.
Who else was on the team?
Yeah. I mean, he took a team to a championship game in the Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He was
That year he was.
Would he have been better than Wade? I think if Wade's knees would have stayed healthy, he could have honestly been up there.
That could have went both ways for both guards.
Wade would have been a top 5 player.
That could have went both ways. I think Derrick Rose would have.
Dwayne Wade went hypo. Dwayne Wade, one of the best I've seen at 1.2 for sure. He would have been absolutely a top. If his knees never.
Hell no. We ain't talking about NBA. We WNBA. Put a W in front of that. Tell them get back on. See, we getting distracted.
Man. Let's preach that Caitlin Clark gospel. Shout out to Hypo Heat Nation. That Caitlin Clark gospel. What are you saying now?
What happened?
You know I'm talking that joke. I'm just nonsense. What are you saying now?
No, I didn't hear you. That's why I said what you hear.
Okay, y'all. We need to talk about trades for the doggone Sparks. We hurting out here.
So for the Sparks, they need to get. I would trade for Marina Mayberry if I'm the Los Angeles.
Please, wait a minute. And if we can we get Rika?
No.
The only way we gonna do this if we can get Rika.
I would trade for Mayberry.
No. I'm finna give you the answer. You ready? I'm gonna give you the answer.
Demetria means that her. Oh, you don't want what you would call. You don't want her? Why you don't want her?
No.
Maria Mayberry is out. Who else should I get?
That's still a long time.
They need scores. They need people that's gonna put the ball in the bucket.
That's why I said fair.
They need a big too. They need a big.
They need a big, and they need people that are gonna put the ball in the bucket. So it's like,
you got a walking bucket and Rika, and you barely giving her 10
Rika
shots.
And if y'all new to the show, we call Rakia Jackson Rika. So
Rakia Jackson, if you
listen up there, girl, now y'all.
Listen.
No, that's what we call it. I love that name, Rika Jackson. I know we know it's Kia. Chill out, Kia. We know.
Look, hey, I'm from the South. Everything come out different. Now listen. Every time she get the ball, I don't want her 20 to 25 shots. I want Rakia Jackson.
He can be doing that right now.
Did you see what she did tonight? The latest time she did everything but help me. She's tired.
You got her. First of all, they're playing her out of place.
Yeah, she's tired.
Eventually, you got to remember she just had that baby not too long ago. It's only so long that she can do this. Like
I would not want to tear her up. I wouldn't want to tear her up. She's not old, but you're gonna give her an old raggedy body.
She's a competitor, and you're gonna hurt her if they don't go get another shooter and a center who can change her position. Get her in her right position, and I bet you get better productivity out of her. Because if you don't, I know I missed it. I slowed it down, but messed it up. Anyway, but if you get shut up with me. Anyway, if you.
She said productivity.
Anyway, but if you end up putting everybody, it's all about positioning. I feel like if you put them back in their correct position, just like with the Aces, once they all get back in, it's over. It's over. All that little all that side talking. Oh, we don't think they gonna who? Because one thing about it, a lot of the new fans don't know who Chelsea Gray is, and she's a girl. And she's the lock. Hey, she played both sides. She was a Sparks before anything. Y'all remember that when she got out.
If Magic Johnson came out as a girl,
it'll be her.
And shorter,
yeah, she be throwing dimes.
It would be her.
Go look up a Chelsea Gray highlight, and she be
mine. And see, don't you be like, dang.
She the type of player. Like I'm not gonna say she could play in it. Like her, she could pass the ball very well. She can pass the ball very well. Is what I'm trying to say.
I don't like she play defense and she can pass the ball and she don't turn the ball over that often. So you know you're gonna get great product. She's not trying to help everybody. She's just for her team for vote. So we're gonna I still support her because I was hurt when she left. I ain't gonna tell no story. I felt like when Chelsea Gray left and Candace and Neko Dumake, I felt like they broke the family. Okay, let's just be real. Nobody was expecting. And then you got Tanae over here sitting behind the doggone desk. We need help.
If speaking of help, we got a lot of comments. So just to read some of the comments. So the reason why I mentioned the movie, somebody mentioned Joanna Man in real life. Check it. 44 Falker.
Who is Joanna Man in real life?
No clue. So right, you got to write whoever they were. I don't know. But 44 Falker put they need a point guard who is a threat. Speaking about Los Angeles, unless they start Ari, and that's what we were talking about.
So, I started her.
No,
I know tonight. Yeah,
we did start her today.
Romeo 12. Romeo put the next group of women coming out of college is even greater. Absolutely, they're absolutely that much greater. Absolutely that much greater. Let's
they
see.
Need a center.
Cameron Brink, y'all.
You can't have too many short people on one team. The issue is we got Airy short, you got Brown short, and then there's no taller guard that can see over everybody in the WNBA are taller now. A lot of these women are coming out tall and they playing tall. So now you have to either adjust to the height or you need to figure out how to get a taller guard. And we need a center because let's be real, Cameron cannot stay. They've been working her. She getting a foul because she tired.
Yeah, she gotta get better.
Cameron been getting beat down. Like it's not gonna last long. I think that's really why he kept taking. Because he said it in his little thing. Kurt said, "Well, and then now we're gonna go against New York twice."
Hey, I pray to God that she's healthy, but this will give her the time she needs to just sit there and bulk up. Get into the weight room, eat up.
I don't want her to
bulk up. I mean, she's cut up. Listen, they'll get her right. Bulk up, get your strength up.
I just don't want anybody to be injured to go to the gym. Like it's her
a little bit and let her get her strength up.
Yeah,
you just don't want nobody to get injured just to go to the gym, like to build up body mass. It's gonna take a while. You're not gonna sit. It's not gonna be overnight.
Hey, this one about Angel Reese. Romeo put Reese has to take time out to herself and focus on her game of discipline versus game on Barbie. And then somebody put Hypo put
shut up, whoever that is.
Hypo put you don't have to score to take over a game. Magic Johnson with his assist can take over a game. Sounds like Caitlin to me. She can score 7 points.
Stop it.
Oh, you know,
I'll be a champion.
Wait a minute, I can beat that. You know, Magic Johnson.
I feel great.
You know what? I agree with that. You know, Magic Johnson once turned the ball over 11 times in the game, and Caitlin did almost 10, right? If not 10, she was over there working for that triple double. So they have a lot in common.
What do y'all know? It's been 15 games, and I don't know if you knew this, but there have been 6. Okay. Tamika Catchings, Diana Taurasi, and Caitlin Clark are one of 3 rookies in WNBA history that have ever had multiple 25-5 games.
You know, these are stats that they've never had.
These are stats let me get this far out. Caitlin Clark has done it 5 times. Taurasi has done it 5 times. Tamika Catchings has done it 6 times.
Y'all know it's some BS, right? This is stuff they've never acknowledged at all. This is stuff that the WNBA has been making up since Clark got in the W. Don't listen to him. This stuff has been made up since Clark. It's a storyline. I want y'all. This is a storyline. This is stuff that they have never ever talked about. This is stuff that they focus on. Straight BS.
Everybody talking about Caitlin Clark is pushing off. Have you ever watched Curry or Jordan or James Harden? Any of the excuses in the last 35 years? Have you been watching basketball? Is she the only hooper that uses her arms when they get to the rim? I see middle. I told Whitney.
No. She doesn't even be at the rim.
That's the whole point. That is what you do as a hooper.
The referee at the 3-point line.
That's why I don't get mad at the Kennedy. The only thing I get mad at is the play is done and then you hit her out of bounds. That's the only thing. if you're in the play of the game and you bow somebody or you moving, that's why I don't get mad at Angel Reese for doing all of this stuff because it's in the play of the game.
Angel Reese.
And it's not malicious. Ultimately,
when has Angel
even if it was a little bit,
that's in the
okay,
game?
but still,
When
it's not something dirty.
Somebody?
What I'm not doing is somebody not looking and you just blindsiding them. Like, this is wild. Call the flagrant, keep it moving.
There wasn't no blindside. She wasn't injured. Stop playing.
Nah,
not acting like she came out there like the Joker.
The truth of the matter is,
if I flopped,
she bumped her. Yeah, she did hip check her, but she slung the rest of her body and she turned and looked right at her. She was not hurt. So y'all, we've seen way worse than that. Like, come on now. The same day, what's her name? Aja Wilson got knocked in the face, and not one call was made for her. But
there was
she didn't fit the description. We get it. She didn't fit the description for their protection, and I get it because we.
I put Whitney and Brittany. I don't know where y'all at, but I'm gonna read some of this. I put Caitlin Clark hasn't won anything, lost in the NCAA championship twice. She gonna let that. I put Caitlin Clark hasn't won anything, lost in the chip twice for the national championship. Angel Reese is a chip. Cardoso is a chip. Bradley put stats are made up. BB put if the Aces don't get a center that can hit a spot up their cook. I think that's true. I put Clark is the only rookie guard to have 30 points and so many assists.
They haven't seen the Aces.
What is his won? She's won an EYBL championship in high school. If you haven't known that. The Fever have been getting better. Boston's been playing great. I posted about Aaliyah Boston today. Shout out to Night Janitor. Dan Krell, how can the WNBA players in this
league play all 5 positions?
Huh?
I thought you thought Caitlin played all 5 positions. Shout out to Aaliyah.
Sometimes it seems like she do.
Get the hell out of here.
Wow.
Come on.
She hasn't led the team in blocks before. She hasn't done that. She hasn't led the team in steals. I've seen it with my eyes.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay.
If you bring the ball down, anybody can block.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Every time her team is playing, her teammates are playing defense. This is how she got her block.
She standing over to the side.
She was standing there, not playing defense on nobody.
Outside defense.
Wait a minute. When the player brought the ball up, she popped it, and all of this was on somebody else playing defense while she was hanging on her. Just chilling. And she said, let me get my block. It ain't like she just out here blocking folks playing. Like, come on now, she's not a Matumbo. Well, whatever nigga name is. She ain't doing no, and acting like she doing all this. She's not playing defense like that. So you gotta be real with it. Every time she had the block, and it was on the same person for those 2 blocks. And it was the same person, and they did the same dumb move. And she got the same benefit. Now, it ain't like, because you got to I watch these games twice to make sure. I don't just watch it. I watch it twice. And then I go back and look at it and be like, okay. And that ain't just Caitlin game, because I don't watch her game more than, 2 times. Then I'm over it. Then I go to the next game. I got other games that I be watching. But we're not going to sit up here and act like she just out here swatting balls all day, come off the side playing defense. No. She's just not. That's not what she's doing. She ain't doing what DeJanae Carrington did today and just running with them, blocking the ball from it. That's not.
I don't want her to be. I want her to be Caitlin Clark, and I want DeJanae Carrington to be DeJanae Carrington.
No.
I don't see DeJanae step back threes, and I don't see Caitlin strapping up people from half court, and that's okay.
Y'all talk about LeBron. Y'all talk about Michael Jordan. That's who y'all want her to be like. And she's not. She's not.
Oh my God.
She's not.
Oh my God.
She is not.
What is she? So what is she? If she's not LeBron, Jordan, or whoever, who is she? She now y'all. Who is she? Shooter, right? Y'all think she's Steve Kerr? She's the shooter, right? Y'all. That's my point. Let me get Randy. Where's Randy? We need to get.
No. You're trying to compare her to greats when she hasn't earned this. Like, it's crazy. Like, why not just compare her to herself?
If she's not LeBron, who is she? Give me.
She's Caitlin Clark. I'm not going to compare her. She the real. She's Caitlin Clark. I'm not going to compare. Why would I compare her to LeBron?
I'm not talking about in game. She's not 6. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying in the standard of like number 1 picks. I think she's gonna live up to the standard. But I'm saying, if you think,
I doubt it, but I'm listening.
You doubt it. I don't doubt it. I think she's gonna live up to the standard of number 1 picks in the W.
In order for them to win, she's gonna end up being 3rd, between the second and third option, guaranteed.
They just beat Chicago when she was the number one option. They just beat Chicago.
No, they was. She was not the number one option.
Who was the leading scorer? Let's look up the
Did
leading
you watch the game?
I was there.
The rest was the number one option. Now we're not gonna sit here and act like, come on now, we're not gonna sit here and act like the rest one. Like, hey, I got you, my girl. They had her jersey on up under her. They little.
Now it's the refs. So what's the excuse for the 30 piece? It was the refs for the 30 piece.
They were going against a 0-10 team. Like,
what did Angel do against Washington?
A double.
Did they win?
Who ruined the game for them?
The refs cost them that game too.
No. That's who you wanted to be. Who
started with him? She on the
Marina. You talking about Marina Mabry?
She had 2 free throws.
All she had to do was do your job requirements. That's it.
And you get paid the money.
You're the top player. You're the top person getting paid on this team, and you miss.
Guys, who was the leading scorer? Let's pull it up. Let me get a lot of these comments. She doesn't have a mid range. That's what somebody in the comments put.
Absolutely.
Who is this? Baby Zia. Shout out to Baby Zia. She don't have a mid. She got a mid range. I want to shoot it.
She don't have no mid range. What mid range you see her do?
3 points is worth more than 2, y'all. She has a mid range. Like, what is it?
If you're missing, if you go 1 for 7 behind 3, if you go 1
for 7 behind, right? Hey, Bradley said this. The refs are helping her shoot from 35.
Absolutely.
The refs are helping her shoot from 35.
You know she don't hit most of them 35. Them 35.
She's shooting 40%. She's shooting 40%. She's shooting 40%.
She's not shooting 40%. Why are you lying? I'm looking at her stats. She's 32%.
Hold up. From
look
40
at her stats. Pull up her stats. Stop lying. Pull up her stats.
She is averaging 2.7 out of 8 attempts. You're welcome.
To only shoot 2.7 out of 8 attempts. That's embarrassing. And you know, a lot of coaches will sit her.
Oh my gosh! Now it's embarrassing.
Real coaches will sit her down. You know what?
Y'all gotta stop. Come on. This is
WNBA. I'm gonna tell you how this works. In the WNBA, because when people sit up there and say, "Oh, you wouldn't have been able to," they wouldn't. They're not gonna get rid of somebody. Most of the time in the WNBA, if you shoot averaging what she do and shoot 100, you wouldn't have gotten to 188
in less than 20 games. That's
in less than 20 games being a rookie. That's just impossible because they weren't going to allow you to do that because
quick question, Brittany. My fault. Yeah. I want you to finish, but quick question from the comments. They asked Brittany Griner over or under just quickly before the game starts in 20 minutes. And this is from Yordo. Brittany Griner over or under 19.5 points. I'm gonna go over.
I'll go over based off who they're playing.
Yeah, we're all going over on that one. Brittany
now,
Griner.
I think they're gonna foul. They're gonna try to foul out Brittany though. Hell, I would. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I would.
That's gonna be a dog.
That's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be a really good game.
Now who gonna get kicked out is what's her name?
Jonquel. Here's my thing. How is Brittany gonna go? She's used to playing in the paint. So will she transition outside of the paint because Jones is a stretch?
Uh-huh.
So that'll be one thing that I would explore. Like I was looking to just sitting her out behind the 3-point line.
I'm finna flop. I'm finna put my best case performance on. I'm going Oscar tonight. If she bumped me, I'm falling out. That's what you gotta do because that's how they put. That's who I got. Oh no, Anissa is not going.
All right, perfect. If I could just start. So one of the comments. So I'm gonna read some of the comments. And I'm gonna get back. We can comment on this. Angel needs 2 shots and 1 rebound to score a basket. JC, I mean that's okay. It's the Nikola Jokic way. GC Collins put if Chicago had the first. I thought this comment was interesting. So he put if Chicago had the first pick, who would they have chosen? Some of the I'll get you in a second. Some of the notable draft picks. If y'all don't know and you're new to the WNBA and college basketball, Kiki Iriafen is expected to go number 1. Paige Beckers is expected to go number 2. Anissa Morrow from LSU, another WNBA. You know,
I
That's a baller. That's who gonna go.
expected to
That's
go
a
number
baller
3.
there. That's who a
Yeah,
lockdown.
isn't she? Her father played in the league. That's Anthony Morrow's daughter, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Anthony Morrow.
Warriors. Yeah, shooter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Paige Beckers, I'm hoping Indiana. I don't want to see Paige and Caitlin on the same team, even though that'd be interesting. I don't want to see the two of them on the same team.
It would be.
If Anissa goes to Indiana, that'd be nice. And if Paige goes to Washington and/or Chicago,
get the
that would be awesome.
What are you talking about?
I need her to get to Chicago. I need Paige to get to Chicago or something.
No, we don't need her. We need a veteran point guard. You need somebody who's been here before.
They need somebody who Teresa can mold. They need somebody who Teresa can mold, and they can get better under for the next 6 to 7 years. They need either a 2-guard or a point guard. They need some type of playmaker that Teresa can mold. Paige would be great for that team. Azizi would be great for that team as well. I like her game. She has to, obviously get healthy. But those would be 2 really good guards for that team, honestly. So who knows? I mean, who knows? That Olivia Miles.
Don't say nothing else.
What were you gonna say?
Who you say Mora dad is?
Am I crazy?
I don't think
he's 38. She's in her 20s.
I don't think that's his
I'm about to say, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has twins. I had to go.
He got little kids.
Okay, I had to make sure.
I seen him on. I seen him on the Big 3.
They can be like cousins.
Well, that's not bad.
What you say?
So I got mixed up with another Morrow. My fault, y'all. Catch you next time. Shout out to Big C. Shout out to Baby Zaya. She could if she wanted to. Clark setting rookie records in the WNBA. Boston needs help.
Records. You know they fake records.
Boston needs help inside. Album put Boston needs help inside. Boston needs help inside.
The referees are helping. What you talking about?
For Aaliyah Boston, you don't hear like what he's saying. How you always be saying Aaliyah Boston need help. He said Boston needs help.
No, but she doesn't because Smith is good.
She just needs them to throw the ball at.
Smith is good.
I acknowledge that she's living.
Reese 6'8" Aquarius put Reese is the better winner, and Clark is the better player. That's a fair. I mean, if you want to say that, that's fair. No, she cannot. Have you seen her run a fast break? Angel can run the fast break, and yes, I have seen her run the fast break.
I would like to send a shout out. Man, I'm so hurt, y'all. The Olympics coming up.
Of course, Angel can run the fast break. Have you not seen her? Anissa's yeah, we just figured that out in Nebraska. My fault, y'all. Thank you, user.
With less turnovers. Hey, shout out to Elaine Thompson. Man, she just track and field.
Yeah.
She's not running this year
for the
Olympics. Hurt my feelings. I'm just reading up on it.
Man. If the refs are helping Clark, why are the Fever not at 500? 6'8" Aquarius.
Oh no! Wait a minute. I can explain that because because
Caitlin been cooking.
No, hell no.
Cooking what?
Wait a minute.
Cooking what?
Your favorite defender. She been cooking them.
Cooking what? You know,
Dana Evans, Dee Richards.
In the third quarter and stop playing right.
No.
How many step backs y'all want from her? How many? Like, what's the number y'all gonna be impressed with? Give me. I'll tell her to put up that number. What's the number y'all gonna be impressed with? 35, 40? What's the number?
I don't get impressed.
That reminds me of somebody saying, "Man, I scored 38 points.
Did you win? No.
How many times
did you shoot? How many times did you get to the free throw line? We take away free throws.
How many points do you want this woman to score before y'all get impressed? You want a 42 game? What's the number?
What's impressive?
What's impressive? I'm trying to see.
We've seen this before.
She was 3 for 11 the last game versus the Atlanta Dreams. Her team carried her to a win, and she was scored 27, a whopping 27%. For let's see, the game before that versus Connecticut, 3 for a whopping 8 with 37%. Oh, a baller. Excuse me. Wait. She went against a sorry Washington team and scored 30 points. She went 8 for 15. She actually grew up here and had 53%. I'm proud of her for scoring 30 points on an 0-10 team. Then the game before that, she scored one. She was 1 for 10. Please explain to me, what am I supposed to be proud of? That's like a daddy going to see his baby get what is it? The participation group. Like I don't want no participation reward.
A 30-piece and a win is a participation, or is that carrying your team?
No. You missed it. It went over your head. I just gave you all her stats.
I got them.
I just gave you every last one of her stats.
I got them.
And not one of them. She only had 2 out of the last 5 games that was worth talking about.
2 of the last 5. Are the Fever in a position to make the playoffs right now?
They're not gonna make even. You know what? I'm not gonna say they're not making it, because one thing the WNBA has shown this year that they're going to force them into something, and that's going to be that they're going to force them into something. The WNBA has made it very, very clear that they're going to force them into some type of and whether it's the playoff or play-in, whatever you want to do, they're going to force them into it. If not, they're going to go, oh, it's for the viewership, if not anything else. Even if it's one and done.
Even
if it's one and done, they're going to force them into it. It's got to be a one and done and a storyline behind everything that's going on. She got pushed. Oh, they almost broke Kaylin's arm on the way up for a bridge. You know how bad it was when Doris Burks got put. Doris Burks did the best thing. She said, if that was Kaylin, it'll be shown all year. Like, come on, she know what it is.
Connecticut. CC is 0-3 against Connecticut. That's what Betty put. But everybody's losing to Connecticut. That's what I just.
I'm gonna say, like, that's not really a dig, because everybody got that on their stat sheet, so you can't really put that out there.
Imagine the Fever make the playoffs and the Sky don't. That's the 6'8" Aquarius. 0-3 against the top team in the league, starting on the last place team to start. Milk was a bad choice. Baby Zaya, hypo, cap.
Who? What they say?
Hypo been preaching. Shout out to Baby Zaya.
Hypo been lying. What type of preaching you talking about? Since we're talking about numbers, okay. Kaylin, the last game, was 3 for 7 for 42% behind the 3-point line. At the game before that, she was 1 for 6, 16%. Then the game before that, 2 for 5 for 40%. I know that made you happy. You proud daddy baby made you happy. That was 7 for 14 for 53%. And then against New York, big city of dreams, they took them all from Kaylin. I seen. Okay, they took. She was 1 for 7. I'm just saying, for a whopping 14%. She liked them teams. Some of her best games, she had free throws. She had 6 free throws the last game, 0 the game before that. They probably got tired of helping her then. The game before that, she had 2.
She looked at the referee.
Okay.
Let me get my TikTok back on my live right quick, because I don't know what's going on.
Let's see.
Actually, hold on 1 second, YouTube.
I realized you took my cord.
I'm
you get you put the.
I did. Because this next thing.
I'm back, y'all. Trying to get myself situated for my live. How y'all doing? Hope everybody out there on Twitter is still good. Whitney and Brittany, we here. But as far as the Stephen Clark, as far as this Caitlin Clark, I'm about to get back on my TikTok there so they can see. I want to answer some of these Aaliyah Boston comments. There's a lot of people in the chat's flaming. Like, a lot of people.
They was talking about Aaliyah
Boston.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all on my TikTok right now. I'm gonna show you. I'll pull it up for y'all right now.
I'm surprised wasn't good because if it's negative, I don't feel like doing negative because they were really mean about that girl. I don't.
So let me show you. Hopefully not bad. There go one of the WNBA players Angel Reese played with right here.
I can dance.
Flage. So we live on TikTok. What's up, TikTok? So let's pull this up. I just posted this.
Shout out to Aaliyah.
Happy for AB. She's a great player.
Oh, now she's a great player. Okay. Not that I know, right?
What you mean?
All you have to do is put IKR, sir. Good Lord. You wrote.
We're going to be here in Boston and Clark for a long time.
I hope not. Come on, Boston. Come on to a real team. Boston leaving. I'm telling you.
At first,
real go-to.
Boston leaving. Boston going somewhere where she loves.
When they say you can be a free agent, I'm 110% sure because she's gonna get up. I'm telling y'all, she's gonna get out of there. Y'all gotta talk.
Y'all think Aaliyah Boston is leaving? Do y'all think Aaliyah Boston's leaving? She ain't going nowhere. With all that money that's gonna be coming into Indiana, all the endorsements, all the attention.
You think the money is just staying in Indiana?
Yeah, I think the money's gonna be good. That Indiana money gonna be long. Yeah.
They're not getting the direct. They're not. Aaliyah Boston and Smith will never get the Caitlin treatment for the $28 million or any other.
Why can't Aaliyah? If Aaliyah Boston keeps winning, the stop it. What are you?
Aaliyah Boston don't. No.
Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison. How many? They need a sidekick. Like everybody, Batman, Robin, and I'm not saying Aaliyah's a sidekick at all, but everybody needs a co-star or somebody to play like stop. That's not true. Of course she could be that. Of course she could be that. Dwayne Wade, LeBron. Of course she could be that. Why couldn't she be that? That's up to her to decide.
She's gonna be on somebody else's team. That's what she's gonna be. I mean, I'm not.
Who team she gonna be on?
Anybody team.
That purple and gold.
Who got the perks? Hey, an agent classified put perks. Who got the perks? Who got the perks in Indy?
Purple?
It don't get no more. Wait a minute. It don't get no more perks than purple and gold. I don't know how many ways you can explain this to y'all.
Why would you expect her to go play with? I would love that though. I already told you. I think Caitlin got a better chance of going to LA than Aaliyah. But
no, she don't. No, they don't want her.
They need a guard. They need a guard. They also need.
They're not going
to. They need a guard and a big. They need a guard and a big.
They have a guard in Rakita. You think it's gonna be Rakita and come on?
It's only one ball.
It's one ball out there, and they not.
They fixing this team.
Caitlin is number 4 in assists.
Indiana got her locked in for 5 years.
She have 40 and win. That's what I'm saying. She'll be fine. She don't have to. She can get. I bet she can get 15 assists in a game, and they would win if she had better talent.
It's all of it. Not him. Now it's the talent around.
They're still in the playoffs with this roster. They're right now still in the playoffs. There's no excuse. They still in the playoffs.
Excuses. See when they win, it's Caitlin went off.
Her agent classified. Her agent
else, man. I ain't never seen.
No, my thing is I have a question. How many number 1 picks do you know that went to the best team?
How many number 1 picks do I know that went to the best team? None of them.
Exactly. So why are you
expecting like Magic Johnson?
But here's the thing: they gave Indiana a lot of stuff because they have the talent over there. You just have to figure out how to put them together. It's not a team in the WNBA that don't have talented players because every last one of those women have some type of record. If you go down, every last one, or either they have a record overseas or they got a record in their hometown. In somebody's gym, their name is on some type of form of a record. And it's not a question. Like, so all of these women have a purpose for being out there. But you wouldn't know that if you just going and watching the game and they say, oh, Caitlin this and Caitlin that and Caitlin. Just like right now, we're talking about this game and she didn't even play today. The Connecticut Suns played the Sparks and we got whooped. I'm hurting, okay?
But we're asking what the chat want to know about. They said, what do you think the likelihood of the Fever past the Aces? That's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not
What
gonna happen.
Dr.
Wow.
Seuss?
Likelihood, I'd say like 20%.
Wait a minute, you know what? Dr. Seuss said it better. He said, not here, not there, not anywhere. Ain't no way in the world y'all can convince me that you really thought there was a real question.
Welcome to the WNBA.
I think they got like a 20%. That's not gonna happen. The Aces are I'm not gonna say
There's no way.
The Connecticut Sun and the Seattle Storm are playing like the two best teams in the WNBA right now. And as far as everybody else, it's really just a toss up of seeing who's gonna play against them. Whether right now, I want to see if Connecticut can play against Las Vegas, but the matchup that would pose for Connecticut is still a problem because the question is who's gonna stop Asia Wilson when she's taking her 25 points. Who's gonna stop her? Caitlin Clark, 6'8", is a rookie of the year and will be an all-star starter. All-star starter.
You know,
we would not doubt that they're gonna make that happen for them.
The lead is definitely leaning towards making her an all-star, of course.
Is she gonna be a starter in the all-star game though? Who do you think are some of the better point guards in the West?
It's about views, so they're gonna try to put
who
else
do you think could put in that position? Taisha Harris? I don't think I put her.
That Team USA deserve to be
Sabrina. Sabrina would probably start over Caitlin right now. Sabrina probably would start over Caitlin.
Sabrina is gonna play Team USA. You know,
are they gonna?
Yeah,
are they separating?
No, it's gonna be the selection team versus the all-star. So there's no way that they're gonna be able to play both.
So the Team USA team is not, but they're gonna be all-stars too. They're just not gonna make the team.
That's what they're doing.
So they're gonna have 24. They're gonna have 12 more all-stars.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You can make the all-star, but it's not gonna be. Oh Jesus!
Why you say? Oh Jesus, Clark needs a Robin?
Nah, my sister in the background singing. Oh Lord. God, cool.
That's funny.
I hope she keeps Clark needs a Robin. Okay. Sound okay.
What happened?
They said Clark needs a Robin.
Somebody on the TikTok. I love WNBA playoff and the
you know
starting.
what? To me,
Kobe started the All-Star game as a rookie, and he wasn't a starter on his team. That's a very good point. Very good point. Rookie of the year based on what? Based on all of her stats. Joey Pierre, the elementary. What you said?
You say that she's a good leader.
Who's a good leader?
Caitlin. Because in order to say that she's Batman, can't you say that she's a good leader?
That's a good point.
Because in order to be, I would have to want to ride. You can look at how the players was like, okay, come on here, to show that they really not riding with her like that. So if you can't bring your players, that's the difference between the Asia Wilson. Asia has always been the way she is right now. Versus,
but you can't say that Caitlin's not a leader.
She's not.
You said she is.
How can you say that she's not a leader?
She's not. When has she ever gotten out of herself and made her team her priority? She's never done that. And that's not saying.
I'm talking about,
you know what? It's a lot of players that are just shooters.
No, because I'm gonna tell you, and when her player, I don't know what the one that's black that was on her Iowa team, the only one. When she fell down and Caitlin walked over her and kept going, and then people was like, "Oh no, you didn't even try to help her up." That's not a leader because you saw her down there, and it was a dead ball. So nobody is over. She kept walking and went over there to the other person to get the ball in. That's not a leader. A leader can get the team together and be like, "Okay, y'all, calm down. This is what we're gonna run this play. This." You're also showing that you're a leader because you're playing both sides of the ball. And you are, it's a difference between saying, and then not only that, because if my teammate, Aaliyah Boston, is not feeling like, because my fans are acting crazy, I'm going to make a statement. It doesn't have to be a statement. Say, stop doing this to her. No, I'm saying, hey, she's an awesome person. She balls out every game. This is how you kill the noise. You don't have, it's a PR. You don't have to sit up there and say, oh my goodness, please don't do X, Y, Z. No, you just be honest. She's a good person. She's a good player. Because it's important to be a good player. I mean, a good person over a player any day. And that girl is a good person.
Who said she's not a good person?
No, I'm saying she did not have her back when they were going at her. She didn't.
I haven't seen a single person, both male or female, black or white, in sports media that speak up for Angel since this started, and it breaks my heart how long
That's
she
a
is.
fact.
That's sad.
Look at
And
my
that
comment.
is a fact.
Lakia Jackson. I'm looking. What you said now?
What is going on with her shoes, Jesus? I maybe that's not my favorite.
Those
I don't
like
like those shoes because it's too hot. It's hot.
Caitlin
That's
Clark
why
is the biggest drought to the W. Uh-oh.
uh,
Uh-oh.
now, let me explain. I have to give you this. When you go and cap everything and then tell, and then you can go down the list of games and you will see that every time that they're majority of the time that they're playing, they're on either TV or they're the main focus on the thing. And everybody else, especially Minnesota, and they've been doing a really good job, are secondary or not even thought of because they're not promoting them. Everybody is like, oh, even ESPN, they'll show, hey, Caitlin Clark is playing today. And then everybody's, then it's a little thin line that go fast and show, hey, the rest of the WNBA playing.
TikTok. Okay. My fault, but you keep going.
Oh, it's an exposure issue because if all you're doing is exposing one losing team and one person, it is a problem because you cannot sit up there and tell me that you believe that the WNBA is equally exposing and spreading the love to everybody equally, especially players that are winning, especially players that are balling. Because
it's the TV stations that want to pay for whoever they want to watch. But the WNBA is market the players within the TV right.
They wouldn't have 38.
It's the TV stations that are picking this stuff up.
So you're telling me the TV stations created? Wait. The WNBA is rarely on ESPN. Let's make this very clear. They've been on Ion, Twitter, even shows their games. You have them on Prime. They're rarely on ESPN. So that's BS. So when you go and you have Caitlin Clark games have been strategically planned by the WNBA. Not these media outlets. It's by strictly the WNBA. Just like the cap on all of these attendance. Oh, we can only fit 10,000 in a building that can fit 20K. So of course the narrative is being made right there. They talked about that on I hate to say this man's name, Gilbert Arenas show. They talked about that on his show when they was like, well, they're capping every game now, other than the Fevers at 10,000. You're taking away money, and then you wonder why the WNBA is marketed to lose $50 million this year. How can you make if you're trying to make one person the golden child, the golden egg? Well, it's a whole bunch of other golden eggs out there. So they made 200.
I'm not going to show the game. Let me, if I could read some of these comments. Melly Mel said, "Are we showing the game?" Janet Watkins said, "CC." Hold up. Let me read what Janet said. How can CC be a leader if she don't speak up for anything at all? Keystone said CC owns the WNBA. How can she be a leader if she don't speak up for anything? Robert put, they did over 25 years.
Speak up for nothing but herself.
Somebody asked me a guest. 6'8" Aquarius. Hopefully this works. Let me see.
That was wrong.
Y'all gotta forgive me on the live. 6'8" Aquarius on the live. I'll put you on. Let me see if we can hear you, sir.
Pass the ball.
Hold up. Speak up. There we go. I can hear you now. Whitney, can y'all hear him?
No.
Whitney, can y'all hear him?
A little bit. Like you have to.
My fault. Yeah. All right. You keep speaking right quick. You're gonna speak louder. My fault. Yeah, I can hear you. You're good. I can hear you. You're crystal clear to me. We'll pick.
Can you hear? It's like a noise, but I'm not hearing.
Right.
big as a...
Right.
What is he saying?
He's speaking about Pearl Moore.
You have to relay the message. What he's saying?
Hold on 1 second.
What are you talking about? He's saying D1, D2. Ooh. Come on, Diana. Diana Taurasi is balling right now. They need defense. She had Lightning would be tagged or something. Y'all better be on break. Come on. Go up.
I wish. Whitney, are you on TikTok? Let's see if we can get you on TikTok. You can come out. I don't know if we can get you
on TikTok.
Come on my live on TikTok because we got some more people I think that's coming on. If you could, I don't know if y'all can add on both, but that'd be somebody else asked to request. So everything about your Pro More take, I'm all with it, and I love the fact that Caitlin, like I said, more people are researching the game, they're learning the game, they're loving the game because she is bringing more attention and light to it. And it's not like Angel said, it's not just her. You know,
that's what I was about to say.
This whole class is bringing attention.
Everybody brings a fan with them.
The fans are learning from everybody more so than just one person.
Like that's crazy. That's terrible work.
How do you do it? I've never went on live.
He said the greatest basketball player he knew ever alive was Cheryl Miller. I say Cheryl Miller is like the godfather of everything, or like the godmother, and then like underneath would be my Mount Rushmore. So she's like on the level of like above everybody, and then underneath it would be like the Mount Rushmore. So the Mayas, the Dianas, the Candaces. If you want to throw Lisa in there, if you want to throw Cheryl. Oh, hop on the live. Request the live so I can add you.
I'm on. I see you with the graphics.
Is that just for? Okay, my question would be: you talking about just for?
Let me ask you.
You talking about just for the WNBA?
We got another person on the live, Wilhelmina. Shout out to Wilhelmina. But yeah, I was trying to say what you're Whitney. If you could come on too, I don't know if y'all. I know you're trying to request.
I just sent the request.
Oh, did you?
Perfect.
Oh,
so when you say great just for the WNBA or just women's basketball in general?
Oh, I'm gonna log off. Log off the studio.
I don't know how to.